Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about what is TinyML. We've already talked about machine learning here on the channel in a previous video. A card will pop up right now in case you want to watch that video. So back to TinyML. It is an absolutely amazing technology and I felt that everyone should know about it. So now, let's get into the video, explaining what is TinyML. But wait, I have a call. Hello?
Hey, you forgot to tell them to subscribe to your channel.
Yes, I forgot to tell you all. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified of all my new uploads. So anyways, after that diversion, let's get into the video. So what is TinyML? Well, tiny machine learning or TinyML sits at the intersection of machine learning and embedded systems. Now I just mentioned embedded system. What does that mean? An embedded system is a computing device that usually is small, tiny in fact. There'll be a picture shown of it right now. And this embedded system works on low power, seriously extreme low power. So much so that these devices can work for days, weeks, months and even years on something like a coin cell battery. Now that is fascinating. Now let's take an example. So TinyML is essentially trying to take embedded systems, machine learning and put it together. So an example of this would be your voice assistants. Have you ever said the phrase, "Okay Google," "Hey Siri," "Hey Alexa," or even "Hey Cortana"? What happened when you did this? Well, what happened was that it would respond back to you. The machine would wake up and respond. And now that's an application of TinyML. How, you may ask? It's because it is using something called keyword spotting. And that essentially means trying to find a keyword such as "OK Google" for a Google Assistant. But that is not exactly TinyML. A better application would be where you put it onto a system and forget it even existed. And it keeps running in the background and you keep getting data from it. Like let's take an example of an autonomous drone. How would that be an example of TinyML? Well, it would be an example of TinyML for one reason. Because embedded system would be taking camera pictures and other sensory information. And machine learning would be inferring from patterns particular things that you would want. Like let's say that this autonomous drone is trying to tell you whether you're in a threat zone or not. The cameras on the embedded system would take pictures of the location. And the machine learning based on previous data and patterns and its rules would tell you with a percentage probability that this is a threat or a not threat zone. Another application could be in wildlife. Like let's say that you're trying to see the movements of a particular animal or you're trying to understand and save some animals as well. You could have a collar with TinyML on it and would track its movements and ensure that there's nothing happening. So now you may be wondering, why is TinyML becoming so popular? Well, it's partially because it can be applied anywhere. Taking care of the elderly, taking care of your health, or even in medicine. And that is a huge benefit of it because you can just put it somewhere and forget about it. So that is a basic introduction to what tiny machine learning is. In case you want a more in-depth video, put that in the comment section down below. So now that the video is over, let me just summarize what we discussed. So first, what is TinyML? TinyML or tiny machine learning is an emerging field of technology which is at the intersection of machine learning and embedded systems. 2. What is an embedded system? An embedded system is a small or tiny computing device that works on low power. And 3. TinyML can be used everywhere. So that is all for this video. I hope you found it to be informational. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel to be notified of all my new uploads. Now the reason why I wanted to make this video. The reason is that every single day we're depending more and more on TinyML. And soon in the future it'll be everywhere that the eye can see. So I thought it is important to understand what this technology is. So once again, thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.